This is the latest book by Marie Kondo, best known for her Netflix show The KonMari Method and Tidying Up, and co-author Scott Sonenshein. The book focuses on exactly as the title says, how our work environment can impact the joy we experience in the workplace. From how to organize and tidy physical space through to digital decluttering, this book is a wonderful actionable guide with supporting suggestions and stories. Joy at Works takes Marie Kondo's famous tidying up tips and makes it applicable to our job to help us be happier in the digital spaces, physical areas, and uses of our time in the office. Here are the top 7 lessons from Marie Kondo and Scott Sonenshein's Joy at Work. Lesson 1. Know that clutter is a magnet for misery. Marie explains in her book how a messy environment taxes our brain. When we're surrounded by clutter, our brain becomes so busy registering all the things around us that we can no longer focus on what we should be doing at the moment, making us less productive and also results in having a negative mindset. The misery that clutter brings with it is not just limited to individuals. It affects businesses as well. Every now and then an office worker reports a missing important work-related item. It not only creates emotional stress to the workers, it also causes the company to lose money to replace them. And it doesn't stop there. The greatest loss of all is the time spent trying to recover the lost item, which could have been spent on some other productive work. That is why clutter is a magnet for misery and a black hole for time. Lesson 2. Understand the importance of decluttering. We as humans are inherently critical thinkers, and so it's natural for us to doubt and question every novel technique unless it proves its efficacy in our lives. So to lure us into getting started, the book shares some of the ways in which tidying up can help us. 1. Higher evaluation at work. A tidy desk results in a higher evaluation of our capacity and character, thus increasing the expectations of our seniors on us, which in turn raises our self-esteem and increases our motivation to perform better to meet that increased expectation. 2. Put us on a path to rediscovery. As Kondo said, the final goal is not simply having a neat desk, but to actually begin a dialogue with ourselves. And that's so true because the cumulative result of critically examining everything in front of us and choosing whether to keep it in our life or not can really help us in finding out what exactly we want from our lives. 3. Always ahead of deadlines. After tidying up, we might be able to complete our work well ahead of the deadline because having a tidy workplace saves us a lot of time. We no longer need to waste time searching for things because everything we own is orderly in place. Lesson 3. Become the master of digital life through tidying. When we tidy our emails, digital documents, and smartphone apps, we start to realize that these are just tools to help us work, not a storage depot that archives our entire professional life. According to Scott Sonenshein, our main goal when tidying our digital workspace is to find a way to gain more control over technology, because unlike physical items, we don't notice digital items piling up. By the time we realize what has happened, we're no longer in control of the situation. We can't find important documents. We ran out of storage space. Our device has become unusably slow. Lesson 4. Realize that fewer apps on your smartphone means fewer distractions. An average person uses a smartphone around 85 times a day, which adds up to more than 5 hours in just a day. This is because most of the apps, specifically gaming and social media apps, are deliberately designed to cause addiction. Also, research has found that even the mere presence of a smartphone can reduce our productivity, which in turn results in poor performance at work. The reason is that the algorithm has taken control of our lives. The urge of checking useless apps, useless notifications, has transformed us into being a bunch of unhappy, unproductive humans that are always short of time. Lesson 5. Invest your energy in things you value. The world we live in is increasingly driving us into useless competitions. Driven by this mad race, we're often distracted and invest a lot of our energy and time in things that don't really matter to us. The result is that in trying to keep up with other people, we often lose sight of our real goal, thus making us lose a part of ourselves. So when we pursue an activity, we need to always make sure that the reward on offer is valuable to us. Lesson 6. Understand the importance of delaying decisions. As we progress higher in our careers, we increasingly get asked to get involved in activities that are not central to our core responsibilities. Under the social pressure of being a good coworker, we almost always say yes despite being unwilling in doing them. Scott Sonenshein shares a simple technique to overcome this predicament. He suggests we take a pause and say, "I'll think about it and get back to you." Then take some time to ask yourself if doing that sparks joy. If the answer is no, politely decline the invitation. Lesson 7. Learn the key to success. The authors Marie Kondo and Scott Sonenshein understood something very important about work and life in general. Most of the time, the key to success comes from subtracting, not adding. Getting rid of unnecessary things and habits significantly helps us improve our life and productivity at work. In conclusion, joy at work is a charming antidote to the messiness of our organizational life. It helps us waste less time, lead others, and be happier. Plus, the book is mighty fun to read. Do you regularly declutter your environment? Let us know in the comments section.
Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my new content. You can also get a free copy of the audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.